struggling with prop firms? Let's go. Today we're going to be going over, guys, is bigger risk to reward better or smaller risk to reward? Now before I go into this, guys, I've always, obviously, you've seen on my thumbnails, you've seen me showing 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s, 1 to 6s, sometimes even 1 to 8s. You know, some trades go insane. Now obviously, me personally, my students, if I just show you even in the one-to-one mentorship that I offer, like here recently for gold, I've been going for 1 to 3s. I mean, it's not too big, not too small. Some of my students, normally we aim for the 1 to 4, and this is obviously, link will be in the video description if anyone is interested to join the free community. You know, amazing community. Just posting my, this is where I post my basically winners, losses, live trades if I take any, and of course if you are interested in, you know, fast tracking your trading, this is the elite mentorship side where, you know, we got with the students, and you know, unlimited one-to-ones, we do unlimited group calls, and once you're in, and it's nothing insane, in case anyone's thinking, if I'm offering unlimited one-to-ones, then it must be some insane price, so I'm offering thousands. You know, no, not offering, sorry, if I'm you know, the fee is in the thousands. No, it's in keeping in mind of the average 9 to 5 worker, so it's pretty much affordable for everyone. Now obviously, if I come back to the point, I'm going to be going over what my personal take on it is with a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. I want to break this down. I'm going to be using gold for the example. Now me, I'm a 700k funded trader, so I'm going to be going over, obviously, you know, this is my data that I've collected over the last, you know, few years, 500 trades, 500 days, well, more than, you know, it's about 2.5 years, but about 500 trades worth of data. And you know, it's I mean, even if I show you, I mean, I always like to show my, you know, back tested data as well, the data I've collected. It shows that I'm not just someone who just talks a lot of crap. You know, you gotta back it up as well. And now, how do I back it up as well? Even, you know, one of my students, who's, you know, they're like 6-figure funded, right? The other ones, you know, they're still some are learning, and some are who are new to the mentorship. And obviously, you know, we have even if I show you in the you can even check out testimonials. I just click on that, you know, testimonials. You can go on funded certificates session, and this just shows you all your students. You know, some are obviously very discreet. They normally just send me the messages 1-to-1 showing, hey bro, we just passed you know, I got ourselves another certificate. But I'm really going to be into 1 to 2s. Again, don't want to go off track. 1 to 2s versus like small risk to reward versus the big risk to reward. Now I think number one, it comes down to your kind of personality. It's going to come down to, guys, are you okay? You know, if you're going for small 1 to 2s, right, of course you're going to win more, right? It makes sense. Now if you're going for bigger risk to rewards, because the leap is that much bigger, suppose that this is a 1 to 2 here, and let's say 1 to 2 here. Let's see how long this took us to hit this trade. 10 minutes literally. If I should have been put here, price comes here on the small time frame, get my rejection, and then price just heads up from here, and then within 5 minutes I get my 1 to 2 winner. Now if I wanted a 1 to 4, let's see what this gives us, a 1 to 4. Now this is another thing, guys. This is why collecting data is super important. Suppose this is pretty much a 1 to 4. Now the times, you know, the waiting times going to be much different. Now it's turned to 10 minutes, pretty much, right? 10 minutes. Now that's just a rare case where even 10 minutes pretty quick. Let's say, I mean, even for this trade, right, if we was to take an entry from this point, just this 1 to 2 would have taken you 20 minutes on gold, even though gold moves, you know, like insane. Price comes up here, get some kind of rejection. This would give you a 1 to 3. Well, the 1 to 2 pretty much here within about 5 minutes, so it's fairly quick. Let's just put it at 1 to 2, so it's fairly quick. Now again, if I wanted a 1 to 5, now we're talking bigger, you know, waiting times, much larger waiting times, which is 25 minutes. Now 25 minutes, right? Now there's something else as well, if you noticed or not. how many times if I had to wait for a 1 to 5 would price actually hit, give me a 1 to 5? So let's just say this one would give me a 1 to 5. Okay, now this one is a 1 to 4. Well, price would come back and eventually stop me out if I was just waiting for my 1 to 5. So if I was waiting for my 1 to 5, I would lose the trade there. Let's see, this one win, this one will obviously lose, this one doesn't go for this, and this one is a loss anyway. Now see, this is the thing, it's going to come down to the individual. Are you okay with, you know, losing more? Of course, then your, you know, wins 1 to 5s will cover up anyway. Now this is something, guys, I've been experimenting with gold, you know, the sweet spot, not going for a 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, not going for a 1 to 1 or a 1 to 2. Like I've been posting in my even if I even show you winning trades here, simple keeping. I'm not posting all my trades, even if you watch my previous video. I've not been posting all my winners, you know. It's just this was a 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Which one was this? This was a, I think, yeah, one. This was okay. This is when I just held gold, just because of the amount of volume that came in, and I caught a nice 1 to 5. And again, you know, live trades, you know, if I just show you here, live trades, as again here. So this is on this section, guys, I'm basically showing when I'm in the trade live. So you can't fake this, right? If I'm in the trade, I can't say, oh yeah, you know, so you post it here first, then it goes on to the winning trade section. So then it's all, you know, it's all about transparency as well. This is MT4. This is when I was trading US 30, running in profit, putting the trades at break even. So yeah, it's all about accountability, showing that, you know, the method works. So let's just go back. Now, me personally, I would in the beginning choose a 1 to 2 if you're fairly new. Another thing as well, guys, with the A+ setups, if I just show you something as well, I just wanted to point this out. This is why I was mentioning even to the my students as well. This is a long wick rejection, bullish strong candle. And if I even show you this bullish candle here, long wick rejection. Now I'm gonna tell you something crazy, right? Both similar candlesticks, right? Imagine we're just only waiting for these candlesticks patterns to form to take our entries. I'm gonna be showing you something quite insane, right? Guess which bullish candle is stronger out of these two? Right, you got 2 second guess. 1, 2, times up. This candle here lost, right? This trade here, sorry, lost, but this bullish candle is stronger. This wick at the top is bigger than this wick. This bullish candle is weaker, but this one, this trade won, this trade lost. See, this is why what you gotta understand is, guys, we can at the end of the day, it's a game of probabilities. All we can do is take our setup every time it comes, and we can't be just like, this is 100% gonna win. We can't be like, this candle is stronger than this one, it's gonna 100% win. No, it doesn't work like that. I mean this one here, look at this bearish candle, it's a strong candle, but when price, pretty much, if I was to take the entry from after this candle, I'll lose the trade. But just the best thing was to you know, basically enter the zone, wait for it to price to come back into the zone, show me a different kind of a rejection or something, and then you just take your trade. Okay, now coming back to the point, in the beginning, go for a 1 to 2, guys. That's my advice. Yes, you might lose more, but it's, sorry, not lose more, you should be losing less. First of all, if you want to go for these smaller TPs, if you're losing more, then it doesn't make sense. You know, it's just like you're playing a game of, you know, like a dog trying to catch his own tail. Just running in circles. My advice would be catch a 1 to 2 in the beginning. Once you gain more experience and you have the patience to hold these trades, you know, when you go to a 1 to 2, try catching a 1 to 2.5, then try catching a 1 to 3, then see on average. Again, it's coming back to data. On average, you know, how often do you see 1 to 3 presented to yourself? How often do you see 1 to 2s, 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s? If I'm seeing 1 to 5s often, I'm going to give you an example, right? 1,000,000%, that means 1 to 2s are always on the table. Because if I'm going for a 1 to 5, that means 1 to 2s are always there, right? If I'm catching 1 to 5, sorry. Now if I'm catching 1 to 3, that means 1 to 2s are also always available. So you want to go for the pretty much in the beginning, the number that always is on the table. How many times, let me see if there's an example over here, guys. Okay, let me just use this one for the example, right? Imagine you take a buy trade from here, right? Price goes to that 1 to 2, especially in the beginning. If it goes to that 1 to 2, right? And then look at this. If you didn't collect this 1 to 2, what happens? Market starts coming back down, starts reversing. When it starts, obviously in this case, you know, if you held, it would have gone back into profit and hit your TP. But you want to also collect data on how many times does price come back, and does it either hit your break even or stop you out, or how many times does it come back and then eventually move into the right direction. This is, you know, you got to, that's why this is super important. Data collecting, I can't emphasize enough, guys, how much it is required, because you basically need all the answers at all times. Not the answers of, you know, market's gonna go into this direction or that direction. Answers like majority of the time I'm catching 1 to 2s, then why in hell should you catch 1 to 5s, right? Keep catching those 1 to 2s. If 1 to 4s are appearing you know, very less, not I didn't say that properly, did I? If you know, if not enough 1 to 4s are on the table, it doesn't make sense to go for a 1 to 5. Stick to your 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s. If 1 to 3s, you want to go for the number, the guys, that appears the most amount of time. Now if I, let's say for example, let me just see, I mean, if I'm just trying to get a quick scope of this, I think 1 to 2 is one of them, that's appearing the most. Let's delete all this. Let me grab a random chart, guys. Let me zoom out faster like this. Okay, so let's grab a messy one like this. Random chart, right? What we're gonna do is quickly throw some zones on here, and let's see what price market is showing us. Got different time frames, so I'm gonna quickly just chuck them on it. The average ones that I'm looking at, the ones that just pop up to the eyes. Let's see. I mean, this is what, even with when you drawing your zones, guys, I know it's the number one question people don't understand is how you draw your zones. Again, I only show this to my students. These zones here, you know, the way I've drawn these are just super quick. I'm not even, if any of my students are watching, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not even refine these in any way. Just literally 2 seconds, just chucked them on there. But let's just see, right? Still though, these zones are not bad. They could be obviously much better. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, let's put some playback. Right now, let's go on a certain time frame where I'm gonna look for breaks, look for rejections, look for entries. I mean, I can see one here, right? Yeah, this was clean rejection, breakout, price comes down. Looking for a time frame that will give me better. See, the bigger you go on the time frames, obviously there's more confluence, but I like to use different smaller time frames. But we'll see anyway. Let's say price keeps going. It's already on its way down. I want a price. I want a zone. I want price to basically come near a zone. Okay. Oh, you moved too fast for me. Okay, let's see what price is showing. Let's see what price is showing. Yeah, no entry for here for my liking. No, let it keep going. Let it keep going. Okay, so let's just say, for example, see, there you go. See, now this is why it's super important, guys. Right, people mistake a few things. You only see these price pushing up, breaking through the key level, pushing down, breaking through the key level. These people say, oh yeah, it's these are fake outs or whatever you want to call it. No, these are breakouts, right? Even a fake out is really it really broke out, but then price just decided to come back in, right? Sellers just brought the market back, price back down. So let's just say, why would I take an entry from after this candle? Super strong bearish candle. Okay, super strong bearish candle, you know, and then let's just say, let's see if it gives my 1 to 2. 1 to 50. You can use 100, 1 to 50 on my personal account. I pretty much, I mean, spreads on gold are much lower. Sometimes even use 100 points. But there you go. I mean, even if you're using, let's say, 150, that's still gonna give you your 1 to 2, right? This is gold, by the way, I'm speaking about. Nothing else. You know, nothing sane. Gold is insane. It's like wild. It's a beast. You know, people are trying to trade it sometimes. Okay, now do you see an entry now, guys? Right, look at this, look at this super strong bearish candle. Let's see what happens here. 150, I lose the trade, right? Lost the trade. Now you got to stick to one pattern, right? Was there any pattern to take a buy trade? In my eyes, yes. But can you spot it, guys? Can you spot it? Well, first of all, there's another. This is not the best. There's a bullish candle, but me, I wouldn't take this. It's still below my key level. Again, I'm not refining it. I'm just going off totally random. They're not totally random, but I pretty much call it random key levels. Not even drawing the best. I mean, I just quickly went on the 1 hour time frame, just chucked them about. If I, let's say, okay, let me just go in a 4 minute time frame. Now look at this, guys. After you lose this trade, right? Do you not see anything? Any pattern that stands out after I would lose the trade? Basically, I would lose it up to here. I would get stopped out here. Price comes back down. Now this is a, you know, pattern where, I mean, it's an engulfing, but I don't like it. It's not big enough, right? This bullish candle is much bigger than this one. And also I like just, you know, how, I mean, especially the previous candle, if you measure the volume, I mean, there's a lot of volume in these two candles, but still they equal, right? I don't like that. This one, as you see, if there's another one, a better example, I'm sure that I saw. I mean, this one here, this body is bigger than this one. Let's see, there's a, I think the time frame, I'm guessing it's, yeah, I mean, even better. This huge bullish engulfing. You can just wait for price to retrace a little bit, which 80% of the time, guys, price always does retrace. So I'll just put this at 150, and all I'm looking for is a 1 to 2. I don't know if it's going to hit, guys. Yeah, it's easy 1 to 2 there. Let's change the color of these first of all. That's not, you change the colors. Put this one green, and we get a nice 1 to 2. Now again, suppose I was aiming for my 1 to 5. Do you think I would have been able to hit that? Absolutely not. Now again, okay, I see this is live, guys, so this is how I'd be entering. But what do you see here, right? This is a super strong bearish candle, but no interest. Why? Because it's above my key level. This is a super strong bullish candle, but now I have interest, right? Why? Bullish super strong candle, but now this, I've got an engulfing candle too. So if I miss this opportunity, again, you want to wait, take the trade, guys, when it comes to your key level. If I would have, you know, missed that chance, engulfing candle here, wait for the retracement a little bit, and then you catch a nice 1 to 2. Let's see. So far we're ahead. Again, look, you can't catch 1 to 5s. Oh, is that tapping off a zone? Nope. Okay, let's see what price is showing now. I mean, it's going too fast here. First of all, let me slow this down. Okay, let's see. We're looking for clues. You see this one, a bearish engulfing, right? So let's just say we did take a sell. Again, I don't know what's gonna happen here, guys. Might lose this, might win this. So before I even play, let's say we've got to wait for a little bit of retracement, and then let's see if any of the clues before we dive in. Engulfing, evening star. Evening star I don't really like. See, this is a bullish engulfing. It's broken my key level. Let's see this, I would normally prefer the long wick rejection candles. Is anyone do 1 minute? This is a super strong bullish candle as it's broken above. See, now this is a proper 50-50 trade, but not even a 50-50 actually. We've got huge bullish momentum. Price could just break above and continue heading up, but let's see if it comes back down and gives me my 1 to 2 over that one engulfing candle. Let's see if that one engulfing candle bearish makes the difference. Oh wow, that's crazy, right? Imagine if you just wait for the key level touch, you would have won the trade. But again, loss is a loss. I think it basically did that. But you get the idea though, right? I lost the trade, but my overall direction was correct anyway. It doesn't matter because we've caught a few winners anyway. But again, this was just an example of, you know, this importance of 1 to 2s. Stick to it, guys, especially if you're starting out. And then as your confidence builds, this is just gold. You know, use different time frames, you know, different currency pairs to check which ones can give you that 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s eventually, right? In the beginning, first of all, I think I'm trading the right. This is a New York session. I thought for a second I was in Asian session. Don't know why. But yeah, let's just say here, if you look at these guys, 1, 2, 3 winners, 2 losses. Still 4% on a 100k account. That's 4,000. But yeah, super simple. Me again, I don't use 1 to 2s. I use 1 to 3s minimum. I mean, this is not the exact strategy I use anyway. My students know I use the exact strategy, break and retest, that we use. But yeah, I hope you found this helpful. Link will be in the video description if you are interested in joining the mentorship, the free section, or getting unlimited one-to-one sessions from myself until you're profitable. Hit that like, subscribe, comment, share. Take care, and I hope you found value, and I'm out.